My name is Larry Sheman. My company is a company called Karris Consulting. I'm the president of the company. I'm a consultant, and my role is to basically go out and make sure my clients are happy and taking full advantage of their software investment. There's a number of ways that Adagio helps me to grow my business and keep my clients successful or make use of their system. I think one of the key things is the stability of the product and the fact that it's constantly changing and it's evolving. As Windows is evolving and changing, well, the product is staying up with that. And I think one of the interesting things about Softtrack as a company and their product is their openness to suggestions and the opportunity for users to provide input and see where they help really form the direction of that the product is taking. So I think those are some key factors, and you know that. That's a great question. I mean, you're asking me how, for people who are thinking about a product like Adagio, why would they pick it over maybe something that is quite a bit more expensive? I think what happens is there's this perception that spending a lot of money on software is automatically going to give you a bunch of features that you've heard about, and functionality that is the current buzz. And the fact of the matter is that's not true. I've done work with much more expensive applications, like applications which cost 4 or 5 times as much as Adagio, which lacked a lot of the features that Adagio has. And in addition to that, those clients that were ultimately buying those applications expected that they were going to get reporting, perhaps business intelligence built right into the application, and they never did. So they still had to engage me or somebody else like me to build custom reporting to meet their needs. Adagio does a really nice job of that by allowing a user to access the data structure through ODBC, and it's just a great launching point into a product like a business intelligence solution. It's quite interesting because dealing with Softtrack is quite a bit different for most companies that are used to interacting with an ERP vendor, because unless you're really large, you're not going to get the ear of the ERP vendor. So you're going to talk through your ERP consultant to that vendor, and hopefully ultimately provide that ERP vendor with some of your input. Softtrack, by its nature, is a little more in tune to the client base, a little closer to the client base. And now, while they have a great ecosystem of installers and developers out there, it's almost like as much respect as they have for that dealer network, the clients, they do realize that the end game is the client. And I think it's a much different relationship relationship between a company like Softtrack and the client as opposed to, say, some of the other players that are out there.